Today's deck was not only an easy walk into Mythic, but we went unbeaten today, and it currently has my highest win rate in quite some time. It was built with Queen Kayla's ability in mind. This allows us to discard our hand, drawing fresh replacement cards and casting most of the creatures that we ditched for free. If we keep our curve low, this could be an absolute value bomb. We run the Baird to give us a go wide strategy, and it will always trigger an extra token for us because we have plenty of power modifications like Siege Veteran. Now, if you're seeing a theme develop, it's because we are a humans tribal build, which unlocks the best mana options in the game. It was fast, efficient, truly deadly, and I hope you enjoyed this video and honestly find some value and some success in this one. With that being said, let's go. All right, today guys is the day. I'm calling it now. I'm calling my shot. We are getting to Mythic. I'm not posting this if we don't get the Mythic, because this deck has been absolutely slamming for us. It's been doing really well. It's a deck that I've played in the past. It's a humans deck built in the colors of Boros, and yeah, we've had tons of success in the past with this one, so we're gonna run it again. Some notables are Savior of Olenbach. Whoops, I didn't mean to try to play that there. Saviors of Olenbach is really good against those mid-range creature type builds. And then, you know, we've got a new card, the Recruit. This is our big finishing piece here that I think this deck really has been missing, and, you know, has really kind of changed the game in closing out games. We're going to go with the Savior here. All right, starting next turn, we can kind of start popping off already. We got an Olenbach trigger ready to go. They do have Sultai colors, so it may die. But next turn, either way, I do get an adversary down, which would pump the field. And then that will allow the Baird to start creating some 1/1s for us. I like this. I like this a lot. Here we go. Pump the field. And dinosaurs, go ahead and pump your brakes. You know what I mean? Pump the field, pump their brakes. Let's get it. Familiar ain't blocking nothing. And we get another 1/1. That's insane, dude. The combos I'm telling you guys in this deck are crazy. And then next turn, we can close the game out pretty much. I didn't do the math yet, but I would assume that Recruiter can put a chokehold on the rest of this game. But a pretty good removal spell there for them. Pretty solid. Gonna have to maybe play a second Olenbach here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play, and then we'll just be okay with just creating another 2/2 here, just kind of getting the board to where we need to be to finish here. Next turn, here we go. Don't kill the Olenbach, please. I can live with that all day. That is fine. I think that wins us the game. You can have that. Field of Ruin, not enough mana to do much of anything. I guess the Bramble, yeah, Bramble gets it done. All right, please attack with the Hammer Skull. That would be freaking amazing. All right, no attack from the Hammer Skull, but we do get down our Recruiter, and that, ladies and gentlemen, should just about do it. If I steal though one of their Hammer Skulls, right, they block here, then they just die, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so they're gonna have to block the big stuff here. All right, let's go. I think that's it. I did the math loosely there, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Oh yeah, it's over. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. That's how easy it is, man. It's very fast. It's very easy to use. You know, you go curve out, you know, just play your cards as they come, and typically the deck will do the rest. Good stuff. I was wondering, I was like, did it not rank up? But there it goes. All right, now that was a really good start there. Like I said, I'm fairly confident that this is gonna get us the rest of the way there. Another aggro player in the colors of Boros as well. That's an interesting thing here. What do I do with this? I didn't expect to draw this, you know. I think it is the play, because I think if I can get Thalia down here, I can stop any potential burn spells from the opponent, and Thalia being at 3 power would be a great blocker with the first strike. I see. Okay, so we're trying to get the picnic pumped up to the moon here. Yeah, definitely think we go Thalia here, forcing, like I said, if they're running picnic, it's almost certainly going to be either you know, they're going to have green in their build, maybe for Naya, or they're going to be, you know, pumping auras like Monstrous Rage. Either way, the picnic ruiner is going to get bigger, so having Thalia to tax them on those types of spells, kind of huge. Now, currently where it stands right now, if they do give the Picnic Ruiner Monstrous Rage, which they do before combat, which is strange, I was going to say I can actually still trade with it. It does have double strike, so it is a trade, but I can get rid of it, which is huge value. That's so strange they play pre-combat, you know? I was definitely anticipating that as the spell that they were going to play, but kind of strange for them to play it that order. I mean, this is kind of nuts if I hit another land. This is like a more of a greedy play. I think it's the play I want to make though. If I get another land and I can activate Kayla's ability here, it would be pretty absurd with the hand that we have, because our curve here is 1, 2, 3. So I'm getting 3 creatures onto the field. I probably drop the adversary over the Vanguard for the lifelink, but who knows? I do like my chances here that the opponents missed a land drop. Virtuoso's tough. Double strike again. All right, well, gonna have to get rid of that, right? So I think getting down the Olembach isn't a bad idea. Missed our land drop, unfortunately. All right, go ahead. Now if we get a land drop, I'll probably just go with the adversary instead of the Queen Kayla's ability, just because our curve isn't as good. We got a lot of you know, 3/2 drops here. I'm telling you though, Queen Kayla, had we hit a land there, this card is insane. I've been able to get a lot of really good stuff out of it in recent games. Okay, this is kind of strange, but not. Obviously they have some sort of combat tricks here. They only have 1 red land available to them, so it's probably a singular Monstrous Rage. This would go to a 2/3, which means our blocks aren't great. I'm okay with this though. If it goes to a 2/3, we just kind of bounce off of each other, because this is almost certainly going to be the target for the Monstrous Rage, right? This would force them to almost have to play it here, and then we take less damage and I lose Queen Kayla. You know, it's not the worst thing. All right, so they did have some trickery here. Not what I expected though. This is giving a 2/2 and gains trample. Okay. And a 1-mana protection spell? Really? Oh, another pump spell for 1 white. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this. Target creature's 2/2 to end a turn. If it was bargain, that creature gains flying and lifelink as well. Wow. Kinda crazy. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go man, if this gains trample again, we're kind of screwed unless 3. I think I've got to play this and this and this. All right, so we attack first. We steal this. We play this and this, because if we block something with trample, we're gonna want that, you know, 3 life gain to potentially keep us alive here. I'm nervous. I will say I'm nervous. They showed some pretty serious power there. Did this give flying, by the way? Flying and lifelink, it sure did. So if they have another one of those, we just lose the game, unfortunately. If only we could have gotten Thalia out again, because that really did hurt them a lot. Playing these auras, they can only, you know, play 1 at a time, especially with only 2 lands out there. But I didn't really find a good spot to run that out. If we had hit one more land drop, it would have made our lives a lot easier along the way. Well, I like how long it's taking them to think about this, which means they don't have the flying ability, right? So that's good. Wow, surely they did not just run that right into a wall. I mean, thank you. Yeah, let's do this actually. And that'll do it, I think. I mean, unless they have a haste threat, but even if they have a haste threat here, it's going to cost them mana and they won't be able to pump it. So yeah, that's it. GG's. So they did have a pump spell, but nothing to give trample or flying. So they just weren't able to get through those defense, that defense there. But still kind of a strange tactic to throw out another, you know, swift spear and just run it into a wall. Kind of odd. Well, this is it. The only thing standing between me and Mythic is our final opponent here, Lawless Omega. And our hand looks pretty juicy. This hand looks nice, man. That would have been nice a turn ago. That would have been nice to have before the Bard. Oh, man, that would have been a really sweet curve. I think I'm going to play it still. No, I had to play Thalia. I mean, look at the colors we're up against. Thalia, I think, is going to be really handy here. We might have to just give up on the idea of the Kamano, which does kind of stink. All right, what are the odds that we get a Queen Kayla next turn? I mean, really low, but I would like to try. Queen Kayla is my favorite card in this build. All right, Thalia, do your protection here. Come on. Yes, okay. So Queen Kayla survives. Give me a land. Not a land. Not a land. All right. I think just unloading as much as I can here is the plan, because with them being the colors that they are in Golgari, they're gonna have a lot of spot removal, but not a whole lot of sweeper action. So getting wide is good. I can live with that. Little ramping, sure. Got some big stuff coming, but we'll deal with that when we get there. All right, let's play out the veteran here. Veteran's gonna get the 1/1 counter, and then also veteran's gonna put one on the Bard, which is gonna allow us to attack and create another body. Now we're just waiting for our big hit here, our knight in shining armor. I didn't anticipate a creature hitting the field here. It would have been nice to get the Olembach out as opposed to the veteran there on that last one, but again, I couldn't have anticipated the Stomper coming down this turn. That's interesting. Let's go. We activate Queen Kayla here. We're not attacking, I don't think, into this board, so we're gonna go Queen Kayla. Have something. A little late on the kill spell if you're gonna go for the Queen Kayla now. All right, got these two on the battlefield. Let's pump the lifelink body. I think that's the smartest thing we can do. And then next turn we can attack and Olembach away the Stomper. It won't stop them from activating the Restless Cottage. So we do got to think about that. I'm sure they're going to drop something pretty massive here too. I mean, they're at the point in the game where Titan of Industries and stuff like that can hit the field. No red though, so no Atalis or anything like that. Hopefully they just play the Persistence. That's a card. That is a card. I think we eat this damage though. I mean, if we take away this, I think we've got him, right? That was a pretty reckless attack if you ask me. All right, GG's. GG's, it looks like we're gonna make our way into Mythic, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing you, Stomper. That's what I'm talking about, man. Holy cow. Dude, we smoothly climbed right into Mythic there, like smooth sailing. I'm telling you, this deck, it's fast too, man. I love the efficiency and how quick it is. Got there pretty easily, man, pretty fast. All right, sitting at a little nice little 95% to kick things off here. And this is not a hand we can keep. A one lander, just nothing that can be cast. Gonna have to send that away. This is also tough, but I do think it's doable. No red source for the Kamano. Yeah, the mana really not helping us here. Let's hope they were planning on running out counter spells, because we did find our Cavern of Souls, which is always super helpful. Nope, it's going to be something equally aggressive, I would imagine. Nice, a little 2 mana Kamano, I'll take it. No discounts here. Yeah, let's go with the Queen. The Queen Bee. Glad we went first against another aggressive player, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Our starting hand was not great. Okay, that's also not great. They're gonna get some card advantage going here. You hate to see it. That's pretty sweet though. Let's go. That is so sweet. I mean, look at our hand. We're about to hit one of the best Queen Kaylas we could hit right here. 1, 2, 3. Love it. Absolutely love it. I don't think we can attack though. I really don't think we should either. I don't want to lose anything to this, but if we're gonna lose something good like this or this, I can't really have that. So no attacks for now. Let's just get another Bard trigger. We should be able to play defense now for quite some time with that Bard going off. And then I can go ahead and drop the Siege Veteran and just grow something, you know, large and get tall enough to where we can kind of protect ourselves from any sort of big hits that they want to do. That is annoying, I will say. Because now they can copy. Yikes. I can't really have this landing a shot because then they're just going to copy this and discover again. Can we absorb it though? I guess we could. Like so. Man, I hate that. I hate that a lot. All right, a courtyard is not helpful. Okay, let's go ahead and I think we're gonna Queen Kayla here again, which does kind of stink a little bit. No, it doesn't. That's actually not a good idea. We have a lot of 3 drops. It's not smart. Let's just go here. Let's make the Queen Kayla's got the most toughness, right? So let's give that a little bit of a bump here so we can stop worrying about this Samut getting attacks through and chumping every time. All right, things just got a little bit more real for sure. This first game of Mythic proving to be pretty tough. Man, that Calyx is what really kind of shifted everything. That Calyx being able to copy auras and whatnot, that I'm glad we stopped it when we did from getting that second aura, because that aura being able to discover is insane. Okay. See, this is the point of the game that where a lot of people get a bit reckless with their attacks, and then we surprise them with one of these and swing through for a lot of damage. I don't think that's going to be out this time right now, though. I don't think we should. There we go. That's a card. That's a really good card. Okay, we'll play this out first. We'll just pump up this again. No attacks. Get another 1/1, and then we'll look to close after this next turn. The opponent can't activate the fight rigging just yet, unless they drop, you know, a 6-powered creature here. Okay, or they can, because they can just do that. All right. Boy, was I wrong. Okay, let's see what they got. They got some stuff here to cast for free. Oh, another fight rigging. Nice. I mean, sheesh, right? Okay, good news is they're really sending it on the Calyx, which is good because I can just go ahead and steal it with the Olenbach. You know what I mean? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, if the creature is... Okay, so that's fine. It's not going to draw him another card. I think we take the 5. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I have to take this first because it's going to block and do some damage on us. So, I could force them into a situation, I think, here too, where they will be almost forced to block with these, depending on... I don't know. I guess we are going to play this, though. Right? Then we're going to put... We're stealing this. So let's put a 1/1 counter... somewhere else. Let's put it here. And we're gonna get a 1/1 to block here, but if it dies to something like an ossification or whatnot, and this swings through, we're kind of screwed. So I should probably leave one more back, right? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 exactly. So they would have to block. I think we leave one thing back here. I think we have to leave one thing back here. And the reason being, like I said, is because let's say we get the 1/1 off the Bard to block the return fire from the Calyx. That's great. But what if they have like an ossification and they snap it up, right? Which is very likely. So I'm going to give myself an extra chance here at a block. I guess I could play another Bard too and just switch this one out. Maybe I should have thought of that. Put a 1/1 counter here or something. I'm going to roll the dice. I don't know if rolling the dice is smart though. I probably should have played it. I didn't want to lose the 3/3 Bard. I should have invested that 1/1 counter somewhere else. Okay, deal damage based on the amount of artifacts they have, which is 0 right now, so that's not happening. So no removal there. Pretty good combos though with that Archivist. Does that give trample? It does. That's right. Gives trample. Little Discover 3 as well. What does that do? Flash enchantments, 1/0, enchantment against first strike until the end of turn. Okay. Alright, I mean, we're not dead. I don't think. I mean, right? Could I be wrong? Absolutely, but I don't think we're dead here. We get another trigger with the Olenbach too, which I don't think they're going to realize, and they might get a bit greedy here on this attack. No, they're not getting greedy. Okay, so they just send the 8/9, which we have to let get through because it doesn't matter how much damage we take here. It's irrelevant. It's really the fact that they're going to be able to copy another enchantment or aura here off the Calyx, which does suck because they're going to get another Discover of 3. Ah, it's another body. I was hoping it wasn't going to be another body of any kind, but there it is. It was a bit unlikely that was going to be the case, you know? All right, so here we go. How do we close this out? So we attack and send everybody, right? If we put a counter here and we snap up this, the opponent can only block with 1, 2, 3 creatures. And we have 1, 2, 3, 6 creatures getting through, which should be lethal, right? There's no lifelink or anything on this end. And then we have this to blow something up. Yes, sir. I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. I'm a little slow at math, you know? I'm a little slow. You got to bear with me, but pretty sure we got this. Everybody forgets about the Olenbach training, man. They always forget. I'm telling you, this card is MVP. Nobody thinks about it. I guess there's the crew ability on that though. Okay, sure. Well, that changes things now, doesn't it? That gives them 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. Only 2 of these are getting through. That still gives me enough to win the game, though. Honestly, did not even think about that thing crewing up here. Pretty cool. But I was able to spread out the damage here by putting the 1/1 counter over here, which still gives me that lethal. So even with my miscalculations, we still did enough to get the job done. Could have bit me in the butt though, for real. That crewing could have got me pretty good. No matter how you slice it. No matter how you slice it, man. Let's go! Our first game in Mythic is a W. Not a clean W, but a W nonetheless. And we keep moving, man. Keep moving up the ladder. I love it. All right, well, that was a bit of an abnormally long game for us than typical. But, you know, it was a fun one. It was fun. I got a pretty good hand here. Wish I had some red for the Kumano. I may need to make some adjustments for that because this is not the first time we've had Kumano in the hand with the Bard and not able to play it on curve the way I want to, because that's like the best 1-2 punch you can have. So not being able to play that right away, it does kind of hurt the heart a little bit. Little Vanguard action. Just some classic mono white humans at the moment. Smashing away. Interesting. I like it, but I think I like the Bard a little bit better because of the ability to go wide here. Never mind. Copper Coat is dead. Which really makes me want to try to get some land here off the top. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'm going to try to get some land off the top, which is a little bit... a little sketchy. Come on, let's go. We got it. All right. And it's a Kumano, which couldn't be any more perfect because now we can get the Bard down next turn and get that 1/1 counter if we want to, but we don't really need to. Other creatures have 1/1 counters already, so it doesn't actually need to get pumped up. I think I'd actually rather go here. If they don't kill the queen, then we're in good shape. We'll be able to pop off here. Oh, Might Stone, Weak Stone is crazy. There's the -5/5 on the queen. Tough. All right. I mean, they're taking a bit of a beating here, though. We are cooking. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about to be 8 lands, which means we should probably play Thalia to stop them from maybe playing anything like a Cityscape Leveler. Because they're running artifacts here. 8 mana is a lot of mana to work with by this turn. It also puts them a turn behind on the portal to Phyrexia. That's fine. I can live with that. I don't love that, though. Another -5/5, maybe? Yeah. I'm going Queen Kayla here. They've only got 1 card in hand. 1 card. So not only does this put them in potential lethal position here, but it also gives me some card advantage. Let's go, baby. Another W. Just too much power, too fast. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Got right underneath them. All right, so we just won another game here that you're not going to see, unfortunately. The opponent conceded almost immediately. It was pretty uneventful game. We had a really good start. They did not like it, so they just decided they were dipping out on us. And I don't blame them, but it was uneventful. So we're just going to skip that one out of the video. Keep it entertaining. All right, Secluded Courtyard. We got a Phyrexian Might over on the other side here to protect some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and tax them here. I don't think it's going to be relevant because if you're running the Skrelv Might, you're probably running more creatures. All right, mono white, another Thalia. All right, I didn't think it would be relevant, and I was right. I really, really wish we would have hit a land drop there. That would have been really good. This was a really good matchup for maybe getting the Olenbach down and getting that going. Yeah, I don't see why we don't play this here. The life gain could be super relevant. Now, of course, they'd be willing to trade this because mine's higher power, so why wouldn't they trade that? Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Now, with the Defector Might out there, too, that's going to be a card I'm going to have to target with the Olenbach first, of course, because it's just going to protect everything else. Siege Veteran, yeah, okay. Not seeing the value here on the Olembach, which I will take. I'll take that every day of the week. No attacks. There you go. Okay, are you choosing Siege Veteran again? I would imagine they will. They will. Yeah, okay. Give protection, please. If they use their protection now, that would be really, really helpful for us. Having a second Peacekeeper, though, makes this nearly impossible to get down the Olembach's attack here. Yeah, that makes things really tough on us because they have the vigilance here. That's really helpful, actually. That's super helpful, actually. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let's do that. Let's take out the other Peacekeeper here. And then our Siege Veteran is free to go. All right. Now, maybe attacking with everything in hindsight was a bad idea just because I didn't want to lose, you know, that to the Thalia, but it's a price I think I was willing to pay. I just didn't think they would block that way. But now it makes sense because I really didn't want them to block that way, so why wouldn't they? Let's go, dude. We are absolutely tearing it up right now, dude. We are smashing everybody. Holy cow. All right, let's take a look. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this hand? Yeah, I don't think we can keep that. That's way too many legendaries going on here. You know what's interesting? Maybe I should add in some legendary lands. Something to think about. This is, I guess, keepable. I did want to touch on a little bit of about this deck though previously, you know, to recording, because I know sometimes I go on some crazy runs recording and stuff like we are now. This deck was very, very good pre-recording. We definitely were not just undefeated though. That's something that's kind of crazy that we've gone this long without losing, but we were definitely like, I would say like 7-3 or 7-2 before the video even started too. So this deck is kind of frying right now. All right, we got a good attack here. But yeah, I think we were diamond tier 2, and I needed to get to mythic today. So I started off with this deck, cruised my way up to the point where you guys saw, and then I hit record, and it's been smooth sailing since then. So just a lot of fun. All right, another Vanguard seems like a good time to me. I just don't want to lose my don't want to lose this to a simple chorus block. All right, if they double block with the Rot Priest on the Vanguard, okay, cool. I was gonna say, I don't think they would, but all right, I mean, we're chilling. I think we can close out the game here now. They don't have too much for blocks here because the Might and the token here both cannot block. That's fine. Totally fine. All right, so they take away any chance of them blocking here, which is very strange when you've got this much damage coming back at you. Was that 8, 9, 10, 11? I mean, yeah, that's a wrap is what it is. Good game. See, people keep doing some strange things too. I just don't understand that, why you would attack there and that's your only blocker to help keep you alive. I mean, they probably were dead in the water no matter which way you slice that game, but you know, still kind of weird. All right, let's see if I think we got time for one more, maybe more, who knows. I mean, we are going really fast here. I got a good start here with the turn 2 Bard, and then we got to go veteran to start spitting out those tokens. Let's choose human. By the way, we played against mono blue at some point today with this build, and we got down the Caverner Souls, and I even forgot that it can't, you know, my stuff can't get countered, and the opponent tried to make disappear on one of my creatures, and it was really funny because it was a no-go. All right, get down the Baird and say go. It's mono red. We did go first, so that's going to help a lot. And if we can get the Savior of Olembach down, we can start eating up some of these creatures like the Swift Spears and the Phoenix Chicks and whatnot. Well, that tells me a lot. That tells me they don't have a Monstrous Rage or anything. That's pretty sweet. And I'm doing this first because I really want to start spitting out some 1/1s here. Do I want a chance swinging into the opponent though and them just playing us and having the Monstrous Rage the whole time? I don't think there was a priority hold there though. It kind of skipped ahead really fast. Yeah, I didn't think so. That was a bit of a gamble. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I felt pretty confident. Ah, they're running humans too. Are they Boros as well? If they're Boros and they kept the hand with no white sources and they just drew into one here, they got really lucky. 3/2 Vigilance, and it can crew for 1. Add mana of any color. Activate only if Flywheel Racer is a creature. Very interesting. Maybe I want to hang on to this. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, we'll hang on to it. Let's see what happens here if I swing through with everybody. Surely they crew this up and then I can just go ahead and blow it up. They don't even crew that up, really. All right, well that opens the door for our Olembach play next turn. I mean, if we hit another land drop, we could play both of these next turn and that would definitely win us the game. So I'll just throw the Seed of the Empire down here, but I would have rather have obviously blown up that artifact. All right, Olembach for the win here, guys. We're gonna steal the Swift Spear, but of course they'll crew up before I can take it, or not, or they're just gonna try to get super aggressive here. GG's. They really must have had a bad hand. I don't know what the heck they could have been holding on to there. I really don't, but we'll take it. That'll do it for me today, guys. I cannot believe how well this thing performed. I mean, I can believe it because it was already performing well, but to go unbeaten like that and just running our way all the way up to 97% is mind-boggling to me. I am going to continue playing this, I think, until I get into the numbers, because I think it's that good, obviously. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did, and I hope you got some value from this video. So thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you and special shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this YouTube channel, and these people help support me monetarily every single month. So huge thank you and support back to them from me. I appreciate you guys very, very much, and you know, thanks for everything you do for me. Until next time, tomorrow, guys, we'll see ya. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the Mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.